What? Hello, hello. First as always. First as always. See, let's see. Okay, I added the the not like I was camping earlier. No, 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 no. That's a secret. That's a secret. Yeah, they speak. They speak. Yeah, I added the Jason stream avatar that we made last time. I don't really know if I should like keep the chat in the top left and then also let the eyeballs speak, or if we just have one of them speak. Because I feel like with the eyeballs, when you speak, um, the chat bubbles like move around, they disappear. It might be hard to like keep track of what people are saying. But then if I only have the top left corner, it's also kind of awkward, I feel like, because then the eyeballs are just walking around and no one knows who is who. So I'll leave it like this for now, and then we can try the different settings as we go. What? Hello, hello. How do I say your name, by the way? Ayuak? Ayuak? Hello, hello. Yeah, I think they're really cute. The eyeballs. Look at him. Look at him. You can also actually you can change the color of your eyeball if you use exclamation point color. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like that. And then you can put in any of those choices. Woohoo, woohoo. Hello, cup of cloud. Yeah, there you go. Now we got all sorts of eyeballs up in here. I haven't added any accessories or like fun little things yet. I also haven't added the pigeon because I know we also want a pigeon. Uh, but I'll do it. I'll do it sometime. I think they're very cute. But I'm hoping. Whoa, what's that? You see that thing flying around? What is that? What's the star? I've never seen that before. Jump. Well, you know all the commands already. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, okay. You can make a redeem at some point for accessories. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sounds good, sounds good. The star said jump. I didn't even know you could do that. What else can you do? I know I can like pick you guys up. Like hold on, look, ready? Wait, where's my I can drag you guys around. Hey yo, has followed. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure why the other me in the chat is now speaking all the time though. I think that's from stream avatars, but I didn't mean to enable that setting. Let's see. What? Wait, what else can I do? Hold on. I can drop a bomb. Wee. What? Yellow! 8 months! Thank you so much. Thank you. Isn't that so crazy? That's so crazy. Thank you, thank you. Look, I can. Eh. Hi, Hachi. I can slingshot you guys, sort of. What else can I do? What is this? Spawn avatar. You guys want another star? You're red. Let's go. Yeah, you are red. You can make it any color though. I did the you can do exclamation point color. It can be any color. Oh, wait, Darks are so good at this. Wait, it's crazy that you've gotten it twice already. Isn't there like stream delay? Doesn't that make life like way harder? Here, wait, here's some more stars for fun. Oh, Let's go. Let's go. What? 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 Oh, let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for the follow, Aoyun. Oh, and Amori. Hi, Amori. Hello, hello. Welcome. How are you? Easy. But let's see. I'm thinking today I'm a little tired, but I think I'm gonna try doing the like working on the model and then just yapping for a bit. Like no pressure, work slowly kind of vibes. Um because I decided to keep working on a drawing yesterday after midnight, and at first I was like I'll work until like 4 a.m., right? Cuz 4 a.m. sleeping is like pretty normal for me. So I was like, okay, okay, I'll work until 4 a.m. and I'll finish it up so that I catch back up to my deadlines and my schedule. But then I kind of got carried away and then I didn't sleep until like 7. So I just woke up like an hour ago. But I'm a slightly sleepy, so uh, yeah. Um let's see. Okay. Okay, it's been a long time since I worked on this, but I think I think last time I wanted to make the hair like less wide. Like it looks kind of okay, but I think some of the weird proportions is because there's like too much poofiness. Hold on. Oops, that's the math. Where's the sketch that I did to edit? No. But like, you gotta make the most of when you have motivation. Obviously, like if the rest of your schedule allows it. But I always draw better and draw faster like in the evening and in like the early morning hours. But like early morning as in like I haven't slept yet early morning. So I feel like since since I have the time, I might as well make the most of it. But let's see. I think I wanted it to be more like more like here, kind of like with, because otherwise it's a little wide. Hair doesn't like do that. But I don't know. I don't know. Because this distance, this is like too much. There's like too much hair here. So we will do some adjusting. Too much hat. I think it's like because the hair is so wide, the hat also got wide. Cause like proportionately, I was like, I don't know what's going on. But like, cause right now the hair is like, hold on, Eh, the hair is like this much, which is like if her head is only like this big, like she's got like 2.5 inches of just like hair, like thickness, which is too much hair, I think. So so I think I should like make it narrower. Like if the hair was like more like this way, like maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, we'll see. And then the hat was like here, like this distance. That like makes more sense, I think. Uh, good morning. Hello. Hello, hello. No such thing, make it 10 times bigger. Yeah, true. I'll have a toggle where the hat becomes like this size. Like this. And then it takes up the whole screen. New PNG tuber, no, no, no. It's a VTuber. I mean, well, we're a long ways from actually getting there, but VTuber soon. PNG tuber was created because I keep procrastinating on making this one, but this is the actual goal. Well, we're all Jason now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yellow, if you do exclamation point color space yellow, you can become a yellow Jason. Oh, it's looking very good, and PNG Tuber is also super cute. Thank you, Hechi. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you gotta do exclamation point color and then yellow. So like color yellow. Yeah. Yay! Look, you're yellow now. All things are as they should be. But yeah, I think um right now, let's see. For in order to use the Jason little guys and also the Sarah PNG tuber, I have to run two applications on Steam and then put them into OBS. And then for the music, it's a Chrome window because it's our YouTube playlist. And then I have to also run Clip Studio. So I think my my computer is like very warm right now. It's pretty hot. The fans are pretty loud. So um I think if I finish the VTuber model um and then oh, just wanted to stop by to say hi, have a banger stream. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Hope everything goes well. Uh but yeah, I think like if I finish the VTuber model and then we start doing like face tracking and everything so I can use the model, then my computer like Loki might explode. So we would either have to like get rid of all the little guys and simplify the overlay, or I'll just upgrade my setup. But the thing with getting a PC is like I don't have anywhere to put the PC tower because it's kind of chunky. But we'll see. It should be okay. It should be okay because it is a gaming laptop. It should be pretty strong, but it just gets really loud. Um, which is fine. Like I don't mind if it's loud and hot, but I also like it just feels scary when it gets really loud. I'm like, oh no. Okay, let me see. What am I doing? I might as well just tackle the hair. No more procrastinating. These were the bangs. Okay. I'm gonna make a duplicate, I guess, of this layer. Make copy. Mm-mm. He saw fighter issue, now gotta upgrade fight top. True. You know, I actually gave my oh hold on. I actually gave my laptop like an edgy name like ages ago. Because back when I had my first laptop or like my first Windows device, which was a Surface 2 or 3. Um okay, that's too thin. Hold on. Back when I had that laptop, it was like you know how so when you get a Windows computer, what's happening outside? What's happening outside? Okay. But when you get a Windows computer, at least it like names itself. Like the device has like a name. It's usually just a bunch of letters. But mine was something Axier something, and I was like, okay, that I see the AXI. That's like the AXI in Fury Axie, and so I named that laptop Axier. Um, and then when I had my old PC and I didn't use that laptop anymore, I was like, okay, well, this PC needs a name too. So then I just gave it the same name as the old laptop, so it was also called Axier. But then I switched back to using a laptop, which is my current laptop. And so I was like, okay, well, we can't have three generations of Axier. So this one, but then I couldn't think of a different name. So this one was Axier Mobile because I was like, it's a laptop, it can move around, I'm still using it for the same stuff as I did with the PC Axier, except now it's mobile, so it's Axier mobile. And then when I got my earbuds, at this point I'd like started naming like all my devices. So I was like, okay, I need to give my earbuds a name. And so then they also just got called Axier. Like I say I named them, but they also just all have the same name, so it's not very creative. Let's see. Do I want it to be thinner like that? Like I think it looks slightly more normal if the hair is thinner. 'Cause otherwise it's just a little too much. Mm. Or do I care though? Like do I care if it's not logical? Not really. Radio, yeah, hello, hello. It's the Axior army, exactly, exactly, exactly. Lightning bolt hordes. I never thought about it that way. You know, back in the day, I was really obsessed with lightning and like electric superpowers. So it's very exciting that you say that they're lightning bolt horns. Let me see. Make this size. This. Um, I don't know. I don't know. The big hat is kind of funny. Okay. Oh, there's so many Jasons. I just looked over. Look at all of you. Did I make it so the name tags stay visible? Because right now I think it's set that when you talk in chat, the name tag shows up and then it goes away after like a minute or two, and then everyone's a nameless Jason. Yeah, the little creatures walking are very cute. Thank you, thank you. They're the same as you see the little guy on the PNG tuber's tablet. That's him, that's him, that's Jason. Little eyeball. Okay, okay. Uh, whatever. Let's just slowly do random shit until it sticks. Putting them in a basket and running with them. No, no, no. You're kidnapping them. I need them. I need them. Oh my god. It's so strange seeing the yippee emote actually moving. Because it doesn't quite work on Discord. And also today I'm not gonna do the 1 hour challenge on stream, but I'll do it a little later. Um, Something I kind of wanted to do is so I've been saving the time lapses for all my 1 hour challenges. I want to make like a compilation reel, I think, of like all the speed paints at the same time and then put it on like on Instagram, I guess. I feel like that might be cool. I was thinking it could be like instead of like I don't know, like the reels looks like this, right? There's like a screen, you got your buttons. What's this one? I don't know. There's like a plus sign, whatever, right? Blah 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 blah. I know like some people just do one big speed paint in the middle, but I feel like people don't have the attention span to watch through 9 speed paints or like 10 speed paints. So I was thinking maybe like you know how people put like Subway Surfers in the corner and then like just a bunch of stuff on the screen at the same time. I was like, oh okay, I'll just split the screen into 9 or something like this, and then and I'll put like day 1 here and 2, 3, like that. So then it's 9 at the same time, and then people definitely have to rewatch it if they want to look at all of the speed paint. But then I was thinking if I do it 9 days at a time, then when I get to the end of the challenge, 100, the number 100 is not divisible by 9. So then I'll have like a weird one where there's not 9 of them. But I guess for like the final reel, I could just like put all 100 days instead of doing the last 9 days. I don't know. I feel like it's like a low effort way to put the speed paint somewhere. The Cole strategy. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Subway Surfers gameplay. Stim speed paint, exactly, exactly. And maybe it's like on the last few days when I don't have enough to fill nine squares, 9 panels, then all the all the missing panels will be Subway Surfers. But like, let's see. Okay, well we can get up to 99, which means I can make 11 reels with 9. And then the last one, there can be one speed paint in the middle, and then Subway Surfers over here, and then some like like food chopping video over here, and then something else over here. We will reach the point where we watch Subway Surfers with mini Subway Surfers video. I wonder if that already exists. Just absolute brain rot. It's true. It's true. Ah. That might be like the end of the world. I think human productivity would have fallen to such a point that there's nothing left. I was about to say something and then it left my brain. As soon as I opened my mouth, it disappeared. I was like, what was I saying? Uh, I bet my 5 Mori bucks it does. How much is a Mori buck worth? $10 bajillion? The pigeon stole it. It did. I was going to say it and then the pigeon stole it. Now I'll never get it out of that bird brain. Hell if I know, bro. Fair enough, fair enough. I also do not know what's going on at any point in time. Like this way, this way. Pensive emoji shaking my head. I love pensive emoji, by the way. It's so applicable. I'd say my top like 5 emojis are are probably a sobbing emoji, a pensive emoji, starstruck emoji, and partying face emoji. But I use sobbing emoji a lot. I used to be an emoji hater actually, and back in the day, I was like, emojis are for lame people. Like you're not cool if you use emojis. Like they look so like cheesy or like corny or whatever. But now I'm a loyal emoji user. Though to be honest, I still don't like emojis on Apple devices. I think I only like emojis now because I'm mostly on Windows. And I think the Windows emojis look more like more more nonchalant because they're all like flat colored. I feel like the Apple emojis kind of look like they're trying too hard. And there's a certain feeling of like of like waxiness, I want to say, to the way they're drawn, and it kind of bothers me slightly. Well, let's see, let's see. Oh, I missed a bunch of chats. Let's see. I reach for my phone, see the Arknight's gameplay, return to drawing references. So true, so true. See, that's like the I do that with Arknight sometimes where if I know I need to not touch my phone for a while, I'll just purposely run a level uh without the auto run thingy, like the skip card thingy. That way, especially if it's like Annihilation, because those levels take like 15 minutes, right? Whoa, why are the Jasons dancing? Whoa, thank you for this. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. I didn't know the Jasons would dance when there was a prime. Did you guys see it? I looked over at OBS. I was like, what's happening over there? Oh, thank you, thank you. But yeah, I'll put on like one of those really long levels and purposely not use the skip card so that I have to just leave my phone there and not touch it for like 15 minutes. Do you make emotes for beginners on Twitch? I don't make emotes for people just because I'm not very good at making emotes, but I highly recommend trying it yourself because it can be a lot of fun to mess around with emotes. Yeah, they feel like they're trying too much. Exactly, exactly. Uh, Maka Maka, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm on my iPad. I can guarantee you that they are in fact trying too hard. They did a boogie. They did. They did. Can't draw at all. No, no. I believe in you. I believe in you. I would say with emotes, it's very forgiving because it might take a long time if you don't really draw, but because the emotes tend to be pretty small, you can kind of get away with them being a little messy. Uh, most of my emotes, I think, are just a picture that I like edited a little, like like the Splinky Splinky emote and the Yippee emote are just a drawing of my character that I just like animated with transform tool. Um, I would say there's also a lot of artists that do emote commissions. Especially nowadays on VGen, which is like a commission marketplace. You can find a lot of artists who are offering their services for making emotes. But if you're looking for people who will do it for free, it might be a little difficult. Color teal, that's not teal, Jason. Wait, wait. Wait, it really doesn't look teal at all. It looks more teal on my drawing monitor, but it is in fact not very teal. So I will probably I'll edit the colors after stream. How do I handle the hair? I never know what's going on with hair. Well, it's okay. Dun, 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 dun. No, I wasn't gonna get anyone to do it for free. I could never find someone if I did. I was gonna pay. I just can't find anyone, you know. There's a lot of people though. There's a lot of people. I think if you go to vgen.com or vgen.co, which one is it? Hold on. vgen.co, uh it's like the probably the current most popular art and digital content like commission marketplace. You can filter by services and there will be one for emotes and badges. And there are lots and lots and lots of various artists who do like animated ones or unanimated ones, funny ones, cool ones, all kinds of things, all kinds of things. What if I gave it a hex code? You could, you could. You don't have to, I'm just joking. No, 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 no. But now that you pointed it out, I also see that it's not teal. So it's very important. It's very important. Time to promote my VGen. No, my VGen, I don't do emotes. And everything's closed on there right now. What the hell? Oh, they updated VGen. You must define licensing in all of your request forms before July 27 in order for your services to remain filterable. Okay, that's great. Thank you, that helps a lot. No worries, no worries. I hope you're able to find someone. It's honestly, it can be a hard choice sometimes because there's so many artists who all do it very well. And all of a sudden you have to pick your favorite. Uh, and then you gotta hope. And then you gotta, all the steps, all the steps. Very hard. I have to make commissioners solve my riddles 3. Find me in a very specific Discord. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Stop promoting Fi. Can't commission her. Not a single option available. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I there's an option all the way at the bottom of my VGen, which is for what I call the game style sprite slash avatar. But I low key like don't. I've only drawn them like twice. So I don't know why I made it a commission option. I've never even opened it either. But I've never really drawn those other than the times I did it for Sarah and Red Eye, my OCs. Uh, but people joined the wait list for it, and I was like, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I actually don't know what I'm doing. Where am I? What the hell? I feel like this shape. What shape are bangs? I should know this. I have bangs. This is fine. I think. Oh no, the hex code doesn't work. This is so sad. Man, man. I wish I'll see if there's a way to do hex codes. I think that would be nice. I thought maybe they would work, but it's also my first time using the stream avatars, so I wasn't sure. Well, Lizzo Rocha, thank you for the follow. After finishing file, open mine again. Yes, everyone go commission Yellow. Go commission Yellow. um, I hate drawing hair. Hair is so hard. All the time. Well, nice to meet you. I like your style. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Trying my best to not embarrass myself right now with the hair. It's so hard. This is so hard. Need to go now. Good luck with the stream. Bye bye. Bye, Hachi. Hope your day goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Is this the model you will use if someone redeemed the VTuber debut? Yes, hopefully. Hopefully. It's still a long ways from being finished, so hopefully no one redeems it too soon. It's like I'm trying to find a balance between the hair pieces being like too plain and then them being like too detailed. Because part of me is tempted to add more like definition. Um, like with the strands, I feel like I should draw more strands, but I also don't think I should draw too many strands. Mm-mm-mm. I also like don't really know how to handle the gaps between the hair. Because when I rig it, I have to separate all the different parts of the hair and like make sure everything overlaps correctly. But that means I can't cheat and like do things the lazy way. I have to make sure all the hair is drawn properly. Where's the back of hair? Back of head. Where's the hair back? Where is it? Bruh. Wait, where am I? Hold on. I'm so lost. Um, where is it? Face? No, hair. Um, wait a second. Where am I? What is that layer? What is that layer? Back hair? It is, right? Okay. Hold on. Sorry, she's balding. Give it a second. Feels okay, man. Hi, Rudy. Hello, hello. Everyone doing Saracle. Yes, yes, Saracle. I feel like I'm like not very fair to my OCs. Red Eye gets like no love whatsoever. Okay, I think there's like too much on top of her head, right? Am I crazy? Let me turn on symmetry. Like just for context, I have never made a model before. That's why this whole like process is a little scuffed right now because I don't really know how I'm supposed to go about it. I also rarely draw characters facing like directly at the camera, so it feels a little strange. Oops, hold on. She's a little egg shaped right now. I don't know. Like the head shape is just hard to get right because that looks kind of strange. But then this looks like it's too tall, at least to me. Damn, looking at the character and thinking, how do you sleep? Wait, that's true. How does she lie down? I guess she has to either sleep on her back or her tummy, because otherwise her horns will get in the way. Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. Hold on. Did you come up with your design yourself? Yes, I did. I did. My beloved OC Sarah. She's got she's got cool wings. Let me grab the art for it. This is her design. One of the wings is a little cut off, but she's very cool. I really like her. I'm very proud of her design. Parents always have a favorite child. That's fair. That's true. That's true. That's actually how Phi looks IRL, horns included. True, is true. I do have horns in real life. I also have a real floating eyeball next to me all the time. I also have a lantern all the time. And even in the summer, I wear the cape and the long sleeves and gloves and boots and everything. This is like any character that have tail. The moment you realize they can't lie down on their back, it's over. Is that true? I guess so. I guess if they laid on their tail, it would be like when you like sleep on your arm a little funny and your arm goes numb, right? So I guess they'd have to sleep on their side. Especially those characters with the really chunky tails. Like the ones with like dragon tails or what else has like a really chunky tail? Alligators, crocodiles. Oh, I made this gap a little too big on their forehead. One would think Fi is easy to spot with all of those traits. It's true, it's true. If you go out onto the streets of my city and you see someone with horns, it's definitely me. But I really wish humans could have horns in real life because I think horns look very stylish, very cool. But unfortunately, no horns for humans. I think on Read character sheet they have something like that where she's just standing eating. Maybe they sleep upside down like a bat. You know, in How to Train Your Dragon, Toothless, the dragon, he's sort of inspired by a bat. And it's shown that he sometimes sleeps upside down from a tree. So maybe these characters also do that. Okay, let's see. I think I'll probably also redo the pupils. They're fine, but I think it doesn't look as I want them to. But that can be for later because it's good enough for now. Rita's suffering over there. Help that girl. It's true. It's true. I found a solution. What if she cuts a hole in the bed so she can sleep on her side? But what if you wanted to sleep in a slightly different position, right? Like you know how sometimes like if this is your bed, sometimes when you sleep you like curl up this way, right? You're like, "Oh yeah, like sleeping time." Like, I don't know how people sleep. I don't know. Like this way. You're like, "Yay, sleepy." Hold on. There you go. Sleep. Sleep. You face this way, and sometimes you face like this way or like sometimes you're like flopped on the bed. You're like, whoa, so sleepy, flop on the bed. Uh, or like, what if you wanted to sleep in the same position but just like slightly to the left? Like, what if you wanted to sleep here? Then like, would she need like multiple cutouts? Real Fi has horns but no hair. True, exactly. I'm bald in real life. And she can die. No, no. That's so tragic. That's so tragic. Oops. Symmetrical sleep doodles. Hang upside down. True, true, true. I thought it was inspired by Alice from Mahoyo. I don't know that character. Let me search it up. Hold on. Alice Mahoyo Alice. Ah, I can kind of see it. She's got the little cape, the hat, kind of like similar silhouette. Same hairstyle too. Okay, my perfect opportunity to reference how they drew it. Let me see, let me see. Check the general chat. Okay, wait, let me see. General. Oh no. She is on her forehead. I wonder how she breathes. Ah, it's over for her. If she sleeps upside down, all the blood goes to the horns. Is there blood supply inside the horns? Like is there a vein inside the horn? I know there's like a lot of horns. The animal has where's the music? Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Too many things going on. Okay. I know with some animals they have like a little bony nub on their skull, but the horn itself is actually like a cover for the bony nub. So if you have like I don't know, like some creature, just pretend I know how to draw creatures, okay? Okay, you've got your funny little your Here's some random herbivore. Okay, here you go, random herbivore. Their bones have like a little nub. So this is their bone, right? And then the horn itself is like a sheath that can be super long or super like the horn can be super long, but sometimes the sheath itself is not covering much stuff. Like sometimes it's really small like this, or sometimes the bony nub is also really long. But I don't know if there's like a lot of blood in here. Or if it's mostly just a piece of hard bone with not much inside. Obviously bones have like bone marrow, but there is I'm sure there's like a difference between certain parts of the bones. The horn is like a really thick nail. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Random herbivore is clearly a deer. This is true. It was indeed a deer. Oh, so many Jasons. We got so many colors of Jason. We have no green Jasons. Here, I'll become a green Jason. Hold on. Green. Yeah. I'm green now. I'm green. How about bones and bone-like and horns? A deer or a fire? Fear? Color green, become green. Because green is ugly. Hey, yo, why? What? Green catching strays. Green is a beautiful color, excuse me. I love green. I love green. When I was younger, I think I didn't like green, but as I got older, I started really liking it more. It all started with like uh sorry, I'm working so slow. I did say I would take it slow, but maybe like not this slow. uh but it all started with that one shade of like kind of like grayish olive green. I think it's a very soothing color, very peaceful. And it goes well with a lot of other like earthy tones. I think very nice. And then my best friend, they really love bright neon green. Uh, and so slowly but surely I was like, "Oh, bright neon green is pretty cool too." And then my family members started getting into gardening, and I would help them out sometimes. And when you see the little sprouts and they come out of the ground for the first time, or when you see your plants start getting taller, that's also green. And so I started associating green with like plants and new life and good memories of gardening. So now green is a very nice color in my head. It's also it's also the color of turtles and frogs and vegetables, which I actually don't like eating, but I try my best. But green is also toxic waste, radiation, and fungus. This is true. This is true. But you know, maybe maybe it's just there to provide contrast. You know? Sometimes you gotta have some icky things in order to appreciate the more beautiful things a little more vividly. Also, I actually used to have a character that was involved with toxic waste. Not a human, not a human, but this big wolf monster thing. Hold on. I'm not sure if I showed it on stream before. But here, I can find it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I think of those small moss circles you can keep as pets for 100 years. Oh, the maramos? Is that what they're called? I forgot. Maramos. The ones in water, right? They're so cute. I'm just saying if I had like a family heirloom and it was just like a 200-year-old ball of moss, I would be living the life. It would be my favorite object in the entire world. Here, look. This thing, this thing. Oh, Nekomura, thank you for the follow. Oh my god, Jason dance. They jumped. They jumped this time. That was crazy. Okay, but so I had this thing. Uh, because I used to draw dragons and creatures before I drew anime. um, yeah, this is from 2019, so it's 6 years ago now. Well, that's crazy. Wait, don't say that. We're not gonna look at that. Just look up here. Hold on. You know what? Wait. Okay, there, perfect. I got rid of it. Okay. But yeah, it's like some sort of like wolf creature monster thing. But the whole vibe with him is that he eats like anything, but he lives around the chemical production plants. And based on what kind of chemicals and like toxic waste he ate that day, the kind of elements that are inside, his the color of his fire changes. Because I think back then I was really obsessed with how like you can add certain things to flames and they'll turn like blue or like purple or some like other unnatural color. And I thought it was super cool. Uh, but the thing with this character is that I decided to design him with like a bajillion markings. Like, do you see all this stuff? Like, I'm not drawing this again. Why did I design him like this? Because like, especially when it comes to like creatures, I think I really liked being as accurate as possible to the design when I drew them. But like, this is like too much stuff. Like, it looks cool. It's like a very like stormy kind of hurricaney pattern. But every time I draw this thing, I don't want to draw like all of these little tiny like swirls and colors. But yeah, I still like this character design a lot. Great plot for a werewolf RPG. True. Chemical plant werewolf. Well, maybe if he was a werewolf, I should design his human form. That would be cool. That would be cool. But yeah, I'd say like some people ask, "How long have you been drawing?" Right when they see my art. It's like it's hard to say because I feel like I started taking it seriously. I think like at the end of 2020 or like 2021 ish. But uh, I feel like that's when I started locking in on drawing people. So I started drawing humans in 2019, or like at the very end of 2019, and then in like mid to late 2020, I was like, okay, I actually want to try now. But between drawing creatures and drawing humans, I kind of had like a mini art hiatus. And then I feel like I kind of relearned how to draw in a lot of ways. Like obviously I still carried some of my like skills and experience or whatever, but there was a really big change in like since 2020. So like if people ask how long have you been drawing, I want to say it's like from like I want to say it's been like 6 years because 2019 is when I started drawing people and that feels like a whole separate arc. But if you're talking about just in general, like if we include the creature art phase, it's been like at least 15 years probably. But obviously like part of that extends like into my childhood. So it kind of also doesn't count. So I don't know. But it's been a while. That's all I can say. Fi art dates back to 2008 BC. That's crazy. That's crazy. The wolf arc and the human arc. No, it's true though. You know my old Minecraft username back in the day was also wolf related. Before I became Fi, I was wolf on the internet for like 8 years. Uh, my nickname, my friends would call me Wolfo. It feels nostalgic now that I think about it. But I was Wolfo for a long time. And before that, I was Waterwave the dragon. The lore. Ah, but going back to reels that I was talking about at the very beginning of stream, sort of beginning of stream. I was also kind of tempted to make one of those reels that's like my art in like 6 years ago or something. Because I think I did improve pretty fast, to be honest, especially in the recent few years. And like I kind of want to brag about it, like a little bit, just a little bit. Like I want to brag about it just a little bit. And so I kind of want to make one of those reels that's like my art then versus now, or like watch me get better at art over 6 years or whatever. I don't know how the reels usually go, but like I feel like back when I drew dragons and creatures, I kind of like took it too seriously after a while, and it wasn't fun anymore. So all my pieces, I would look at them and I would be like, oh, like it's like not. I can't laugh at this. Like I have to lock in. I have to get better. Like there was no whimsy. But when I started drawing humans, that's when I ditched my old account and became Furiaxy. And so there was like no pressure, right? No expectations, no pressure. And so whenever it looked a little like silly or a little funny looking, then I would just be like, haha, here's my silly little guy. And it was more fun that way. That means now I can look at my old human art and like not cringe too much, which is pretty cool, I think. But I wanna brag about it a little bit sometime. Stealing that name Wolfo, yes, go for it, go for it. It's my old name anyways. I don't use it anymore. Though, okay, well, if you ever see sometimes in chat someone might call me Wolf, those are like my friends from all the way back then. They're like the day ones. I know like sometimes you'll see, let's see, who's stopped by before? I know you'll see actually, well, they don't call me Wolfo anymore. But Snoop Dogg Ree, Snoop, and a TKD are both friends that I've known for a long time. I know they sometimes come and say hi. So don't be confused. Wolfo is also me. Just me from a different time. You don't want to look at your old art to compare? No, but it's satisfying. It's satisfying to look at it and be like, wow, look. Because, like, I feel like when you're able to cringe at your old art, that shows, like, you came a long way, right? And there's nothing shameful about, like, being less good at art back then. If anything, I think I really, like, admire my past self for pushing through even when, like, it sucked. Like I look at some of my old art and I'm like, dog, you were fine with this. But like I was fine with it and I kept drawing. Like, isn't that crazy? That's awesome. Now if like a piece goes too badly, I like get so frustrated and then I have to take a break. But back then, that's not how it was. Back then, it could be bad, it could be funny looking, it could totally not even look like the character and I would still be chill with it. Like, isn't that kind of an awesome mindset? I just realized, did I even upload last week's VOD? Did I? Wait. Let me check. Let me check. I'm the worst artist here. Rudy, stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Are you only a wolf on full moon? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not a werewolf, guys. No, no. No werewolf gif. No. Did I upload this? Okay, I think I did. Wait, did I? Sorry. After last week's stream, I like had to go do stuff, so it's like, what the hell? Did I upload you? 3 days. Okay, well that's not. Oh, okay. Well, I actually uploaded two VODs last week, but one of them was from earlier in the month. Let me wait a sec. What the hell? Can I be mod for 1 minute so I can ban him? No. Let me see playlist. Sorry, hold on. I'm just doing this while I remember to do it, or I might never remember to do it. it's uncopable. Sorry. Did I do this right? Oh, wait, I already did it. Okay, never mind. You fools, as long as I'm here, none of you can be the worst artist. This is also a lie. You guys, you know Darkster drew like the most beautiful doodle of Fidget I've ever seen in my life. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I ban the best artist, plot twist ban them all. No, no, no. Like we have to glaze each other, okay? Mel is amazing. Mel is so nice. This is crazy. Rudy only says nice things when he's forced to. This is so crazy. Oh, there's clapping. There's clapping in this sound in this song. See, I'm tempted to just not render the hair because I can just put the hat over it, but that means I would have to wear the hat always. I kind of don't want to wear the hat always. Uh, this part does not look very good right now. Um, I think this gap should be covered up probably. But I need to work in like solid chunks. I hate doing layers. I hate doing layers. I want to just be messy and no thinking about the layers and like what should go where. I want to go back to one layer. The community is fun. I know everyone's so awesome here. I feel so lucky. I feel like because okay, I used to stream every once in a blue moon before I started streaming regularly, right? Like in the over the last like 5 years, because let's see, we're on about 8 or 9 months of streaming now. Uh, since I started streaming more consistently. But before that, over the last like 4 or 5 years, I would stream like once in a while. Uh, and like it was so awkward because I didn't talk, the chat didn't talk. I was really boring and not fun back then. And so I was like, I could never be a streamer. Like, it's never happening. It's never happening. Like, I don't have the yap within me to become a streamer. But it's going well this time, and I'm very excited. Everyone is awesome here except Rudy. The Rudy slander is crazy. But there was one person back then who like for some reason like I basically like literally streamed only once in a blue moon. Like it might have been like more than half a year between streams. But somehow there was one person who always showed up to all of my streams. And I forgot their username by now, unfortunately. But uh every single time, like 30 minutes in, they'd be like, "Oh, nice to see you again. Like, hope the last 6 months have been going well for you." And I'd be like, "Oh, hey, nice to see you as well. Like, I hope your last 6 months have been going good as well." Which is like crazy because I could expect them to show up every time, but I also maybe only spoke to them 6 times total, and it was over the course of like 2 years. I don't have the yap within me process to yap throughout the hours. I feel like I don't know where the yap came from, honestly. Like I think I've always been a yapper, but there was a phase in my life where I just didn't talk that much or like didn't say that much. But now it's like reawakened. Yapping all the time. But it's okay. I'm just training to become a professional yapper and then I'll join a huge VTuber agency and then I'll I'll take 7 billion hiatuses because they're really overworked, and then I'll graduate, and then I'll go indie, and then we win. The thing about the agency VTubers is like I feel like it would be fun to try it, but the problem is that I only want to try it. Like like I can't try it and then like ditch it. That's like too very uncommitted of me. But I do kind of want to try. I feel like it would be fun. It's the gaslighting. You guys convinced me to become a VTuber, and now the dreams are going crazy. Like what am I saying? Oh my god, I love this song right now. Rosu is a really good vocalist. Oh no, it's okay. No one saw that. No one saw that. Shima, Ano. Okay. Also, if I use 7TV extension, is that the one with like the extra emotes? Because I do not have it. You, Kyung, and Sora are making me take streaming as a side hobby. Ah, Rudy, you're streaming now too? I know you talked about it before, but are you actually doing it now? Emotes. Small corporal may be easier to leave. I hope so. I hope so. I mean, honestly, I would rather just like find like any friends that want to do VTubing. We should just become a fake agency and then just stream. That's it. No pressure, no pressure. Okay, this hair needs to get fixed. Like, what's going on over here? This doesn't make any sense. It's this strand, this thing that doesn't make sense. Hello. Oh, okay. This strand of hair looks so silly. Okay, hold on. I'll come back to it in a moment. We should start our own agency. True. Everyone, start working on your VTuber model right now. And then instead of 24-hour Fi only stream on stream anniversary, we can have 24 hours of back-to-back VTuber debuts. Wow, there's so many Jasons. It's kind of weird when it comes to debut anniversary, but it worked out. It's definitely it can be awkward if it's only like a few people, but there's like a certain charm to it too. Feels more cozy, and I think some people enjoy watching content that has a lot of like close best friend vibes, you know, because there's a certain kind of whimsy of watching like two very close friends like just enjoy life together. At least I really enjoy that kind of vibe. Kyung and Rudy rage bait each other. Kyung won't be there for next stream. 24 hours of Baldur's. Exactly, exactly. First bald VTuber agency. Exactly, exactly. We're gonna change the world. We're gonna set trends. You'd never believe how successful we could be. What am I doing? Eh, I think part of the problem is I also can't decide if I want Sarah to be someone who has like relatively neat bangs or if she's the type to just have really messy bangs. Because right now it's kind of like messy bangs territory. But like maybe she would have neater bangs. I'm not sure. I have a PNG model that I haven't figured out how to set up with OBS because OBS hates me, but we'll get there. No, wait, if you need help, you can DM me on Discord if you want. I mean I don't know a lot because I've only ever done this once, but I can try to help troubleshoot a little at least. All I know is um all I know is I use PNG Tuber Plus, and then there's an option in the PNG Tuber app for the background to be transparent, and then you go into OBS and you set up a game capture source, not window capture, but game capture. And once you do that, and you change the setting from capture any window to capture specific window, you pick the PNG Tuber window, and then there's a little checkbox under the drop down menus. It'll say allow transparency. And if you click that box and then press OK, it should work. Recalibrate. Okay, recalibrate. Stretch everyone. Okay. My back hurts. My back hurts. No shrimping, no shrimping. It's true, it's true. You know, I realized for a while I was like, "Oh, I should get like a tablet stand so I can put my tablet higher so that I'm not like bending over it when I draw." But then I realized I can just move my chair lower so that relatively speaking, I technically the tablet got higher. So now if I really want to sit a little higher or a little wait, if I hold on. If I want the tablet to be a little higher, then I just have to sit a little lower. But when I eventually move to a bigger space, I really want to get one of those adjustable standing desks. 'Cause I think that would be beneficial to my health. Because on some days I draw a lot and some days I don't draw a lot. Like sometimes I only do my 1 hour sketch, or I doodle a little in my sketchbook and then I just don't draw for the rest of the day. But the days where I do draw a lot, sometimes I'm drawing for like 10 hours or more. Obviously with like breaks in between. But in total, that's still like 10 hours of like sitting there. And I think that's not very good. Should I have this strand be like this way instead? Like this. I think that's better. Um, hold on. This way. Oh, hydrate, hydrate, drink water, drink water. Very important, very important. I think it's very important to drink water in the summer when you're sweating. You don't get dehydrated. But it's also important in the winter because it can get pretty dry in the winter, especially if you have a heater on. So it's also easy to get dehydrated. If you get dehydrated, you could get a headache or you'll just feel tired. And that means it's hard to be productive. And especially in the winter, when it's already dark out, it's even harder to get things done if you're also dehydrated. You gotta make sure you stay on top of drinking water. I love me some IS5 BGM. So true, so true. I have to admit, I still haven't played IS5 to be honest. But the music goes so hard. Mm. At a doctor's appointment, have fun with the drawing and yap. Okay, okay. Hope your appointment goes smoothly. Thank you for stopping by. Is dehydration also why you're bald? I mean, it could be. It could be. I don't have proof for yes or no, but it could be. I don't like the silhouette of this hair strand. Mm. Also, love your PNG design, people. Please, thank you, thank you. I don't know like what struck me that day, but I was suddenly just like, I really want to make a PNG tuber right now, and somehow it worked out really well, even though I'd never tried it before. But I actually really recommend trying to make your own PNG tuber. I think it's a lot of fun, and honestly, like I feel like when I draw, I don't really move that much anyway. So even when I finish the VTuber model, there might not be a big difference. I guess you guys will see my eyes move or whatever, but when I draw, like there's not a lot of head movement, and I don't open my mouth very much when I talk, I think. So so it might just be like almost the same when I finish this. I like how one curves to your eyes and the other goes down. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I really like asymmetrical designs, but the rest of her design is fairly symmetrical. So so I figured the hair is a good place to make it a little asymmetrical. What? Jelly, it's Jelly, guys, it's Jelly. Hi, Jelly. How are you, Jelly? Oh, wait, time to advertise. We sang some songs together from K-pop Demon Hunters. If anyone's been into that recently. My glorious, amazing short cover partner Jelly. You're dying at work. No, no, no. I believe in you. Those files, you're definitely gonna finish them. Don't worry, don't worry. Motivation, motivation. Do I like the bangs better like this? I think I do. I just like, I think I'll probably put her eyebrows above her hair layer because I think it looks a little funny when you can't see her eyebrows. But it also might be a little strange if I do that. Or maybe her hair in general. Hold on. Wait. If I do this, wait. Let me cook. No, let me cook. Hold on. How do I move this without messing it up? Ah, okay. I think part of the awkwardness was coming from her head just being too like squished. I think is it better this way? The top of her head is too tall, but uh, yeah, let me I'm gonna tease our little cover group. Uh Jelly and I and our dear friend Jinxie. We're gonna do a cover song group. It's very exciting, very exciting. Hold on. I'm a good streamer, I promise. Give me 1 second. Okay. And then ah Look, our cool and stylish account. Our cool and stylish account. But it's gonna be exciting. I promise. I promise. There you go. Chat link in the chat. Link in the chat. Honored to be in a group of the two most talented singers I know. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm so excited. We are gonna be super awesome. Uh, so you know, if you want to know what I'm up to when I'm not drawing, apparently I'm singing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very exciting. Very exciting. We're working on our first full cover right now. So, if you go check out the account, there's a few short covers from the three of us that we retweeted. But we're making our first full cover now. It's very exciting. Yes, yes, short cover with all three of us soon, with a certain song that I can definitely take super seriously. Um, don't worry, don't worry. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. Do I like the hair like that? Hold on, I need to think about this. How do I draw this? How do I draw this? Technically two short covers. This is true. This is true. Technically two short covers. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jinx is one. Jinx is one. Our third member, Jinxie, is putting together a very awesome cover with a lot of people in it. Okay, let's see. Let me fix up the silhouette of this hair because it's getting a little crazy back there. Uh, Sometimes when I'm working on this model, I'm like, I have to keep adjusting all my brush settings because they all have like opacity and pressure from when I'm doing render and painting, but I need to keep things clean with this art. Also, the model is looking so freaking good. I love the way you render. Thank you, Jelly. Thank you. The hair has been killing me. I've been procrastinating it for months, but I finally started working on it again. Uh, It needs to be completed before, let me see, before September. Let's just say September. The rigging too, the rigging too. I'm gonna try learning the rigging, which might be a little hard, but that's the point. That's the point. Where's the hatchback? Mm, I think it looks okay. I'll adjust it again later. I am my own mother and father. That's true. That's true. Does that mean it's just me and my two clones? Or like what's the science behind this? Or maybe we shouldn't think about it too hard. Let's see. Let me take a short break from the hair and fix up some of the other rendering clothes. Oh, I forgot I did that. Whoops. I also realized in hindsight, like I probably don't have the energy to make a whole bunch of outfits anyway anytime soon, so I'm probably gonna abandon the body base. Just because I don't think I really need it right now. Um, I need the neck. My boots. I'll leave the legs because I think that'll help me during rigging if I just know where the legs are. Asexual reproduction like an amoeba. Like an amoeba. So today, my secret identity has been revealed as a werewolf and as a brain-eating amoeba. I've become everything. First, I was a government pigeon drone, and now I'm an amoeba. Oh, floating head. Is her neck too long? I can't tell. I think it's a little long. If she didn't have the scarf thing, her neck would be super long right now. Let's see. Easy fix is that I just take this, this, and this, and this. I go, eh, hold on. Wait, try again. Eh. There you go. Now your neck is slightly less scary and long, I think. Is it better this way? 'Cause I think it was definitely too long before. Maybe it's too short. No. Eh, it's okay. It's okay. Can we take a better look at that? At which part? Which part? The body base? Not this time. Not this time. Maybe if I ever get desperate enough and I open a Patreon. To think she is unicellular, such a complex organism. I know, I'm such an awesome single-celled organism. Isn't that awesome? Who knew? Who knew a single-celled organism could yap this much? Is this going to be a VTuber model? Yes, hopefully, hopefully. I'm aiming for it, but whether or not it gets finished is really dependent on if I implode or not. But I hope I will not. Also, yeah, for the anatomy, I'd say I'm not super satisfied with the way I split it up for this model. Whoops. Where's her body? Okay. But just don't look at it too hard. But ribcage, I think typically I draw it more uh like this bend is too much. But like more like this way. The neck is on top because of the layers, but so you have the rib cage and then you have the pelvis, which realistically should start lower. I think like around this level is good for the pelvis. And then your abdomen is the squishy part that connects it. You got legs, which are not proportionate. Her knees are too low. But that's okay. I think I probably I need her boots. What's this? I don't need that. I'll probably get rid of these and then just put the clothes. It looks so crazy. Not legs for days, you're 90% legs, obviously. See, if I had longer legs in real life, I could finally reach the objects on the shelf. So as a VTuber, I have to live out my dreams and finally gain my long, long legs. It's a good reference for how you want your 3D to be done if you ever get into it. True, 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 true. I actually thought about not making a 2D model and just making a 3D model, but I kind of feel like since I'm mostly doing illustration on stream, it doesn't quite make sense if I only have a 3D model. But at the time, I also didn't consider making a PNG tuber. So now I feel like if I made a 3D model, it would be okay. So I'd have my PNG tuber and also a 3D model. But it's okay. We'll think about it eventually because I do want one. I think 3D models are quite cool. Okay, let's put this here for now. Put this here for now. Yeah, the hat is too. I think it's too wide. Um, but only the rim part. The actual hat is okay. I think if I do it like this. Mm, hmm. Okay, well, we'll think about it. We'll think about it. Where's the mitochondria phi? Hold on, let's draw it. Let's draw it. Do I remember enough about cellular biology? Not really. We can try. Okay, here. So you got the cell wall. Then what the hell else is in here? I forgot. Here's one thingy. I forgot how it goes. It just looks like an egg. Here, look. Ready? Here you go. Cell. And then inside there's there's a certain little guy. Okay, this looks more like a duck, but that's okay. What if I made marketable merch that was just a Fidget rubber ducky? I don't need that, but if I could. Remember who is the powerhouse of the cell? It's the mitochondria! No, it's actually Furiaxi. It's me, it's me. I'm the powerhouse of the cell. Don't do this to us, Fi. Use colors. It's like being back to school in the middle of the test. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. True, true, true. It's like the bad photocopy where everything's black and white, and then like you try and read the text. It's like, hello, welcome. Hold on, sorry. Welcome to the test. But then like half the text looks like, hold on, hold on. It's like this from the photocopier, and you're like, what am I reading? You know, especially along the crease of the page, it's like this, and then you're like, what the hell does that say? It's like this, like this, like this, and then usually this corner is like a little messed up, and it's like slanted, except the page is like this. I would buy. Okay, okay, okay. So there's a market. There's a market, which means I can do it. The fivers, the fivers. Having flashbacks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't be sending you guys back to school while we're on twitch.tv. That's crazy. Don't worry. If I ever teach anything on this channel, I'll try to use colors. Okay, what was I doing? What was I doing? I wanted to... Okay, render some other stuff. I want to fix the arms as soon as possible because I think the rendering on them is very strange right now. And also her arms are a little long. It's mostly her forearms I think are too long because the way I drew them. See, this is why it's good to take breaks, guys. When I drew them, here's the shoulders here and come down to here, and then earlier I drew the rib cage kind of like this, right? And more or less where the rib cage is. Got your nice egg shape. Um, because the elbows should line up more or less with like the bottom of your rib cage, like kind of around that area. And then the key detail is that when you bend your arm, you bend it up like this, you should be able to touch your shoulder. That's like the length of the arm, right? Sorry, it's drawn badly, but like try touching your shoulder. Like that, your arm shouldn't be too long because that's how it should be. But I think this forearm, technically the elbow makes it start like too far and it ends like here, which means it would come up to like here, which is like that's too much forearm. I mean, I don't think it's a big difference. I think it's a very small difference, but it just looks a little strange to me at least. I also actually, whatever I just said, like take it with like 7,000 grains of salt because it's been a long time since I reviewed my proportions, and I don't think a lot of it's accurate, but at least that's like the sense that I feel when I look at it. Arm should end with the ribs, right? Yeah, like the elbow should more or less line up with that area. And I'm not talking about like your front ribs, but like the side ribs. Because um, your rib cage, the shape is this is like your neck, right? Your sternum is like here. The sternum comes here, and then the ribs kind of like come down, and then there's more ribs. It's kind of like this shape. So when I say line up, it's not with like this part, it's with like this level. So your forearm bone, which I forgot what it's called, should come to like here-ish. And then this the rest of your arm. Well, Sony, Thank you for the raid. Oh, you're still streaming even after your challenge. Let's go. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The cavalry has arrived. Oh, everyone's over there. It raided you, pigeon. Hello, Emu. Hope your stream went well, Soro. But yeah, so you got your arm, and then you've got your pelvis. Uh, which is like you've got some important landmarks on the pelvis. There's the iliac crest, which contributes to and here's your hip socket. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this from memory, so I don't remember exactly how it goes. But it's kind of like this shape. Sort of. Sort of. This is like the inside. Nice PNG tuber. Thank you, Soro. Thank you. Oh, thank you for all the follows. Thank you. Just found your Twitter recently. Love your art. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can you pick up Soroni? Okay, hold on. Where's Soroni? Oh, everyone's jumping. Okay, Soro's getting tossed. Yeah. Wow. Here, wait. While we're here. Explosions. Yippee! The physics are so funny. They just get tossed everywhere. Here, one more time. Nyom. Excellent. Explosion. Hi, dictator Sony. We must attack Faiji bully us. No. I think Fi was the real bummer, not Bars. No. See, if this is what I'm capable of, Barzopa will make it way worse. I wonder if there's a way to make it so you guys can throw the bombs though. Is there a way? Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. No. How do I? Is there a way to see the commands? Sorry, it's my first time using it, so I still don't know how it works. But bomb? Okay, that's not how that command works. Fun fact. Commands. Commands are okay. Actions. Actions. Duel. Duel. What do you mean a duel? Duel? Huh? Wait, you guys can do it in chat, but I can't. What is this? Bomb costs 10. Oh, that's why Darkser can do it. It's because he kept catching the stars. Here, wait. Here. 1 bajillion stars. Go catch him. So then you guys can make explosions. Oh no. How do I turn off the bot? It's talking so much. Well, Anti-Link, thank you for the follow. Wait, I didn't even jump. Oh, sorry for the chat spam. Sorry. I don't know how to turn it off. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, this was a mistake. Anyway, now you should be able to throw bombs. Okay, back to our really awful anatomy lesson. So the iliac crest. Oh man. Okay, chaos. Okay, iliac crest is like when you, especially when people draw like, I'd say with women it's more obvious. When you draw like the rib cage and then you have the hips, like it doesn't just go like this and then like leg bone, right? This is like very deflated. Right? It's like this part shouldn't be so flat like this. Like some people have like hip dips or whatever, but I mean like this line is not really totally concave. You have to include like these structures, right? The iliac crest. So that's why sometimes when people draw it, you'll see it's kind of like this shape instead. That's accounting for what's under everything. And then this bump comes from your hip bone, your hip joint. which is kind of like this shape. It's a funny looking bone, but it's like this kind of. So then it like your hip. Sorry, ignore this part. This is behind. Okay, this is behind the body. Like that's what causes this kind of shape, right? It's not just like random stuff. Think about it. It's like this way. Uh, let's just say it's like this. Okay, my awful little diagram. And you got your ribs. You got your spine back here, and then you got your hip bones. Hold on. You got your whoa, you got your hip bones, or like that, kind of. And then that's how you make your. Sorry, this got really messy, but that's it's important. It's important. The pelvis is very important. Anyway, no more anatomy lesson. My anatomy's not good enough to teach anything else. Uh, Pretty late, so we'll be taking a rest. Good night and have fun, everyone. Yes, yes. If anyone wants to take a break, needs to go, do anything, don't worry, don't worry. It's nice to meet everyone. If I explain while we fight, you guys were fighting. That's crazy. You need to walk your dog. Okay, okay. Hope you and your puppy have a good walk. Oh, Envy doesn't have enough currency. Okay, here, more stars. 5 more chat spam. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Okay. Now for me to actually fix the arms. Slots, slots. I guess it's gambling. I didn't know there. Oh, there's a little slot machine down there. Do you see it? It's so cute. Look, like right there. You see it? Down there, right here. No, it's gone. It was so cute. Don't know. Okay, we're a gambling chat now. It's over, guys. It's over. We've fallen. But don't give up, because what was it? 99% of gamblers give up before they make it big. Okay, let's make this slightly slimmer, I think. That's the other thing. For a lot of, I think some people say the reference for, oh my god, I need to turn off that bot. How do I make it stop talking under my name? Nuke! Sobble, what are you planning? But the other reference is that for a lot of people, the thickness of the neck is apparently more or less the thickness of the upper arm as well. So if you draw them from the side, again, take this with a grain of salt. I don't really know what I'm doing. But like if you have here, this is their head, right? You're like, yay, here's a nose, their ear, the back of the skull, like this, right? If their neck is like this length, apparently like this thickness, apparently the arm should also be about that thickness for it to look like healthy and proportioned. So if you drew someone with um if you drew someone with like really thin neck, like anime girl thin neck, right? And then you gave them a really thick arm, then it's gonna look kind of strange. Like they've somehow gone to the gym, only worked out their bicep, and then never moved their neck ever. Oh my god, you guys are fighting. What's going on down there? That's crazy. That's crazy. Uh, uh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Uh, no, Darkser exploded. Darkser exploded. Oh yeah, and the opposite's also true. Like if you drew someone with really thick neck, like they got like that beefy gym neck. You know what I'm talking about? Your trapezius is huge, right? Huge muscle. And then you gave them like a really thin little arm, then it doesn't really make sense either. You're like, whoa, dude, like what happened to your arm? So in most situations, if you have the neck and the arm, upper arm, be about the same, then it should look mostly okay. Professor Fiery, no, no, no. Part of me does want to try being an art teacher, but like, look, that's so much pressure. So I feel like you can always get better at drawing and art and knowledge. Um, but like, not every student knows that. So it might be like, oh, my professor was wrong back then. But it's just because your professor literally didn't know better yet. What the hell? No. Okay. This is rigged. We don't let firework. What happened in the chat? What we turned into gambling and blood sport. This is not an art stream anymore. This is pit fighting. Mom, they're fighting. Break it up, children. Break it up, children. Feed me, mom. Hungry. Go mini dar. No. Darkster, what's your win streak or your record? Rigged, rigged. Yo, everyone's fighting now. Crazy. Who knew stream avatars was such a chaotic extension? Because I certainly did not know that. Let me render this. This elbow. This elbow part I think is difficult because when you extend your elbow, there's kind of like a little diamond shaped like nook in your, I guess it's your elbow pit, in your elbow pit. But it's quite subtle, especially in some lightings, because it's relatively flat. But if you don't draw it at all, then it can also look like something is missing. Like this way. Dude, Rudy is winning every fight. What is this? Okay, I think after this stream, my first um order of business is to turn off that bot. Or at least have it talk like a little less, if possible. Well, I guess if I turn it off, then there's no way we would know what's going on. So maybe it's not possible. Mm. Oh, I hate rendering, actually. Like I say I like rendering, but then it's actually quite a pain sometimes. Too boxy, too boxy. Too boxy. Yo, the duels are still going. That's crazy. Also, is it only one duel at a time? Like, is everyone just watching two eyeballs go at it? This is the fated battle between Mel and Cole. Sorry, between Bob and Cole. Mm, Mm, scarf. Scarf. It looks like a evil face. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Are you guys betting money on these fights, or are you just fighting? I even need to. Winners win. I see, I see. By the way, now that we're a couple hours through the stream, do you guys think I should keep the chat in the top left along with the eyeballs speaking? Or should I turn off the eyeballs speaking and only keep the chat? Or should I just keep both? The chat isn't annoying? Okay, okay. Sounds good, sounds good. I was hoping it would be fine because I think I like being able to see what the chat history was, but it's also cute when the eyeballs talk. Okay, okay, okay. Yay, yay, yay. Mm, This this whole cape area is too flat. Because even if the character is not super, like even the character is kind of flat chest wise, like I think it should still show that they're like a 3D person. Right now is very very 2D, too flat. Maybe I'll add like a crease. Maybe here. Mm. Is the bald a meme of Sorony or something? I think we just both happened to become bald on like the same weekend, with no planning involved. So not necessarily, no. But we do seem to have both become bald. Slot's not working for you. Uh-oh. Um I wish I could help, but I have no idea how stream avatars work. Yeah, 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 the bald. We're both bald, we're both bald. Fate has aligned Phi to have the same power like Zoro. No, 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 no. So Soroni has much more power than I do. Let's see. I want See, VTuber rendering feels so strange because usually when I render, the light source is like more directional, right? Because I'll pick a lighting scenario that's more like dramatic or cinematic, right? Something that like showcases the character's design a little better. But with the VTuber model lighting, it's kind of just like head on, top down, very like shiny anime vibes. But I think my lighting style leans more towards semi-real, semi-realism instead of just anime, even though sometimes it's kind of cel-shaded. Uh, but it definitely leans towards what layer am I on? Okay. It definitely leans towards semi-realism. And in that case, like I'm not really used to like shiny, cute, clean anime vibe. but it's kind of hard to manage the lighting without it. Mm, like I wanna go back to painting. I hate working on all these layers. I like when there's just like two layers and I get to live my life with just two layers. Your model looks unique because it's your style, to be honest. I guess so. I guess so. But just like the lighting is something I'm totally not used to. I think even in my style, this lighting scenario rarely shows up. I'm just not a fan of it, but that's okay. Oh my god, what am I doing? So difficult. I think I should also extend shadow layer because once we rig it, if the cape layer, the white cape layer moves at all, then this part's gonna get exposed. I think it should still be in the shadow. Also, her actual cape is supposed to go all over her shoulder. It's not like this. This is just for the rigging. And then I think this should come out a little bit. This one from PGR. Is it from PGR? I think this is from the I'm not sure if you were talking about a different song, but the current song is from an Arknights event. The one with it's for, what's it called? From Where the Masses Travel? Oh, The Masses Travels. Yes, the Exu Alter one. It's too wide, right? It's too wide. Mm. Oh, just watching the stream gives gold. Okay, so maybe we should chill out with the duels for like 10 minutes while you guys farm up your gold, and then you guys can have another tournament. Where's the What the hell is going on? There's too many layers. Like I think there's a certain fun to it, but I also could not imagine what it's like to be a VTuber model artist who just draws models all day because it's so many layers. I kind of feel like I'm going insane. Whatever, whatever. Why is Rudy like guaranteed the winner every time? No one else is allowed to win except for Rudy. Mm, wait, it fell off the playlist again. We already listened to this. We already listened to this. Where's the playlist? Come back. The fiery list of Pigeon tunes. No. Okay. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. How to find command? I think hold on. I think it's just commands. No, not you, Nightbot. This one, the command list one from Stream Avatars. I think. I hope. Monogatari. Monogatari is a series I've wanted to get into for a while, but I never really started it. I've heard it's kind of like a brain power dedication because there's a lot of dialogue. Um, and at least for right now, I prefer shows I can kind of just put there while I work on other things. I need my brain for the work instead of the dialogue. Attack 5. Hey yo, what's this? What's this? I give you guys the gift of free will and you guys attack me. The rebellion, the Jason's uprising. Crazy. Mutiny, mutiny. Can't believe this. Is this like a study on human psychology? Like once given free will, you resort to violence. This fold is too much. Too much, too much. I keep rendering this the wrong way. Where'd her hands go? Hands. Hands. Gloves. There's too much in this file. Gloves. Gloves. Okay. Yeah, they're too long. She looks kind of insane. Okay. I like this. It's still too much. It's still too much. This is Fido basketball. I have to do them. Okay, okay. Basketball. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, oh boy. Oh, gotta hop out, have fun. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Amori. Hope whatever you're doing goes well. Boss. Join red, join blue. Okay, I think we'll do this this specific command a little less in the future. Because that is in fact taking up quite a lot of the stream. Auto balance occurred. Oh, what's this? What do they mean auto balance? There's an uneven number. Enter the angle and the power to shoot your avatar at the basket. Okay, good luck you guys. Have fun with basketball. Whoa. No. Bob Richard has fallen. Where am I? Where am I? Um, you know, if I knew how this basketball thing worked, then I would help you, but I have never seen this in my life. Oh no, wait. Means something is not centered. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. Mm. Did I move them accidentally? Right. They're not centered. How did that happen? How did that happen? I could have sworn I was careful about it. Let's see. Mm. Whoa. Oh my god. What's happening? You guys are getting closer. Oh. Oh. Okay. Darkseid blasted off. Never to return. Ah. It's convenient that the Jasons are fairly ball shaped. Oh, so close, so close. Oh, my laptop just made a strange sound. Please do not explode. Please do not explode. I still need you, laptop. There's so much art I haven't drawn yet. Mm, here, here. Don't kill my laptop. Don't kill my laptop. We'll try the boss one after this because I don't know what that one is either. Turn off symmetry. No, on the topic of 3D versus 2D VTuber models, I think I kind of wish I had gotten into 3D modeling a little more. Oh, we've got a celebration. Red team wins. I kind of wish I'd gotten into 3D modeling a little more because I really uh like making stuff that in 3D in real life. Like I enjoy woodworking. I've made a couple random things. I like to sew and make costumes. But 3D modeling just has never felt very intuitive to me. Like I wonder if it's because I come from like I know what it's like to craft in real life, Minecraft craft. So it just doesn't feel right or something. But I just never could get into it. But there's a lot of stuff I want to model in like I don't know, like Blender or something. Man, the chat full of numbers, people going to think we doing math here. Okay, okay. What was the other one you wanted to try? I didn't know stream avatars could do that. I know, right? I didn't know any of this was possible. I thought it was literally just to have some little guys walk around at the bottom. Um, Sadly, I'm falling asleep. That's okay. Good night. Sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. Um, why does yellow look green? Is the yellow too green? I can adjust the colors later. Sorry, I'm just catching up with chat. Let's see. Uh, Battle Royale and boss. My mini army, my summons. True, true, true. Okay, which one do you guys want to try first? Battle Royale or boss? What's the difference? Is Battle Royale just all of you fighting each other? Okay, let's try boss, and then you can fight each other later. Okay. What? Okay, okay. Whoa, what's this? It's like an RPG. Okay, guys, get in there. Look, you gotta pick your role. Pick your role. Join. Should I be a bard? Should I be a ranger? So many choices. So cool. I'll be a mage. I'll be a mage. Oh, look at us. We're all lined up, ready to go on an adventure. Okay, 25 seconds left to join. Whoa, what's that? It's a pumpkin guy. Okay, we've got one priest. We've got one priest. We got this. We got this. This is so fun. We've got like mini games, even though they get a little chaotic. Just like this. Is this model too low res? Should I be drawing this bigger? I feel like I didn't originally plan to render so much. Whoa. There's turns and stuff. Crazy. Joining the war before saying hi. Hello, hello. Oh, we're getting smacked. We're getting smacked. Is it my turn? What does that say? Hold on, it's so small on my screen. Fireball, deal 1923 damage, protect allies. You guys want to get protected? Lightning. Or I could zap let's do lightning. That sounds fun. Lightning. Pew. Don't laugh at me. Oh, I zapped myself. Whoops. Can we duel between the boss fight? I don't think so. Really want this strand of hair for some reason, but I don't know how I should draw it. I have to make sure I'm not missing my turn in our boss fight. Mm, it's like another strand of hair here that I sketched this way, I guess. Maybe I don't like the other hair strand. Vampirism. Vampirism. Vampires? Like red eye? Mm, I kind of understand why when people ask for more hair rigging or just like layers in their hair for their VTuber models, they get charged so much more money. Because like I'm realizing the more I draw these strands, like some people want every single strand to be separated and rigged individually, like all the little detail strands, and that's a lot of work. Also thinking about if I should give her a little bit of a lip. Oh, it's my turn. Whoops. What am I doing right now? What am I doing? Okay, fireball. Do you guys want protection? Hold on. Fireball. Murder. Violence. Okay. Are we gonna make it, guys? I feel like this has been going on for quite a while and the boss health bar is still quite full, I have to say. Imbo, I think you can only use them on your turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm, do I need that extra strand over there? Not really, right? I think I can get rid of it. This one. Mm, I don't know. Maybe it looks better with it. I guess in the end I still liked the wide hair, but it just didn't feel right. Even though I liked it aesthetically. This boss does too much. Did I cast anything? I'm not sure. I might need to do magic damage reduction. Okay, okay, I'll do it next turn, next turn. Where am I? Okay, I'm second in line. Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Dampen, dampen, protection. Okay, magic damage reduction. Oh, I need to finish drawing her ears. Her ears are missing. Or at least they're a little chopped up. Snowky's about to die. No, no, Snowky's. Oh, isn't who is that? Hold on, so tiny. I can't see the health bars. Who is that in the middle? Who's pink in the middle? They're also kind of low. Oh, it's Sobble. It's Sobble who's also almost dead. Okay, let's get this strand of hair down. Like this. I think I've always imagined her to have like a longer piece of hair, like on the front on both sides. Because her haircut is kind of just a standard bob, but uh, but I want it to be like a little more angular, I think. And I want the coloring to be a little more smooth up here too. Swing. Mm, maybe she gets to have a little bit of a lip tint. I think otherwise the rendering will look too plain on the mouth, while the rest of it is kind of more like developed, I guess. Oh, oh, sorry, I missed my turn. Sorry. No. I probably won't join it next time just so I'm not distracted. But at least now we know. Now we know the vibes. Let me do that, but turn on symmetry instead. Oh, wait, we can do it, guys. We can do it. Look, it's almost dead. Don't worry. We can do it. Well, yeah, hello, Fa. Yeah, hello, Framing. How are you? How are you today? Yeah, somehow you guys are winning. I have to say I'm slightly surprised considering the last time I looked at the health bar, however minutes ago that was, it was in quite the concerning state. Okay, let's fix her ears. Where are her ears? Her ears, her ears. This one. We'll turn off the hair. Well, hold on. Well, there's all the render that I tried doing today. She's bald again. Hold on. No, we lost one. No, Snooky. What's the mini game going on? I added the stream avatars, the Jasons that we made last time, and it seems that we can do boss battles and all sorts of other little things. But I think you can't join it now because it already started. But when we start new ones, I think you can join, and then it's like interactive, super fun, super fun. Also very chaotic. People were dueling each other and playing basketball earlier, and gambling and gambling. Oh, yay, we did it. We did it. Oh, where where are you guys going? Okay, okay. Boss fight ended. Now if we start another one, I think you'll be able to join it. Oh no, 200 gold. It's time for everyone to gamble again. Everyone was fighting each other to the death earlier. Hold on, let me lock in for 2 seconds, and then in the meantime, you guys can decide what mini game you want next. Yeah, you're pink. You can, for people who don't know, you can change the color. If you do the command, uh, like this, I'll write it on screen. Color. It'll give you the list, or you can do like color, like red, to change your eyeball color. Fi, you can make boss harder with boss hard 1000, the number being the reward. Okay, okay. How about you guys can train up a little bit, and then next time we do a boss fight, I'll do 1000, yeah? In the meantime, what was the other one you wanted to try? Battle Royale? You want to try Battle Royale? Here, wait, let's see. Okay, Battle Royale. Does this mean you guys fight each other? It's a little army of Jasons. Okay. Uh, okay. Something is happening. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Um, oh, okay. So it's just automatic, but we're just all fighting each other. Okay, okay. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh, no. No, the Jason. No, they're shattering. No. Welcome back, Hechi. We're destroying each other. Wait, Rudy's gonna literally win again. Why is Rudy always winning? No, Framings. No, Framings. Oh, Rudy wins again. Crazy, crazy. The little dance is a little goofy. Oh, plus 500. Crazy. Uh, I gotta make some accessories soon so that you guys can use the gold and get funny little hats and props. Another round, another round. One more before I go. Okay, okay, one more battle royale. Okay, one more, one more. One more, one more. Okay. One more while I remain bald in the background. This is too much. Did I move the layer accidentally? What's happening over here? There's so much more than I remember. I got destroyed. No, no, Hetchy. Shop. I haven't added any yet, unfortunately, for the shop, but uh, like I want to add. I want to add the Fidget. First of all, I want to make a Fidget avatar too, and then maybe like little hats, or since you know how technically there's like three different Jasons. There's the Jason with cat ears and two legs, which is the one that all of us are right now. And then there's a Jason with four wings. And then there's Jason with cat ears, the four legs, and the tail. I want to make it so you can you can buy the other Jasons in the shop. Yay, congrats Emu. Emu won. Emu won. Okay, perfect opportunity to explode everyone. Oh, wrong button. Explosions, explosion, explosion. Let's see. For the future, make redeem that makes you say the command so we don't bother you. Ah, that's a good idea. Okay, okay. I'll do that next time. Mm, this area is really messy. I need to fix this part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Framings. It looks like there was a little star that flew by, and you jumped and caught it, and you got a few pieces of gold. Go to sleep. Good luck arting. Okay, sleep well, Rudy. Sorry, model's looking awesome so far. Thank you, thank you. I think taking a break from it was honestly a good idea. I probably didn't need such a long break, but uh I think it feels less intimidating now that I like forgot that I was scared. Like cuz if I just kept working on it the whole time, I think I would have still been worried about it, but my memory is luckily really bad. So I forgot that I was scared and now it's okay. Let's see. I want the did I have symmetry brush on this whole time? Oopsies. That's not what I wanted. I was gonna say, why is stuff getting edited on the other side? It's because symmetry brush was on. Not awesome. I guess that one can stay. Okay. No more symmetry while I do this. Okay. Color red backwards. Gamate Fai, gamate. It'll be one of the VTuber models of all time. Thank you, thank you. I'll try my best. I think the rigging part, I'll probably. We did end up deciding I'll finish the art on stream and I'll do the rigging in secret. So the rigging part, I won't update you guys visually on the weekly streams, but when I get around to it, you'll be sure to hear me complaining about Live 2D, so don't worry. Though I'm also excited because the first time I technically have made a model before years and years ago. I think like 5 years ago now. I tried it once and that thing was like awful. Like I was not very good at drawing. I also didn't know how to rig, and for some reason I decided I didn't want to follow any tutorials, so I just tried it straight up and it was not good. But as far as I can tell, Live 2D itself has also gotten a lot better and more optimized. So I'm actually really excited to try it again. Is there any other mini game you guys want to try? What others are there? I have no idea. Someone earlier said there's the battle royale, there was the boss battle, basketball. What else is there? Let's see. I'm not sure there's more. It's only those three. Okay, okay. 8690. Top currency. Rudy, Emu, Darkster, Lizorocha, and Lemirski? Lemirski. I tried. Rudy Rudy is stacked because for some reason every time he duels someone, he's like apparently guaranteed to win. I want to edit the eyes a little. I don't like them. Eyes, eyes, where's the eyes? Where's the eyes? No, I didn't do a very good job of this. I need. Okay, time's up. Gonna head off for now. Catch you later, Fire. See ya. Okay. See you. Hope whatever you're doing goes well. Quote, quote. I keep flipping the canvas to work on the other side of the eyeball, but there's a symmetry tool, so it literally doesn't even matter. Mom's birthday, gotta spend time with her. Say happy birthday to your mom. Yay. Wait. Feliz cumpleaños. Right. Yay. Oh my god, this Sarah looks scary. Like, terrified Sarah. Final. Sarah stare. This is Sarah stare. Looks scary. I'll make it the new server icon later. Oh, wait. This is still. What layer is this on now? What are you on? Ears. Okay. I'm actually very scared to speak Spanish because I think my pronunciation is really awful. Not to mention it takes me approximately 10 light years to form a sentence, but it's okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think what I want is I want you see how like the bangs, the coloring, I made them a little like washed out. Uh I think I want the eyes to be a little more washy because right now they're a little dim, which is not very exciting. We Spanish speakers are just happy if you speak our language. Okay, okay. Actually, my favorite, or not favorite practice, but I guess like sometimes when I try to practice a little my listening skills, when I'm at my job and there's tourists who come into the store, sometimes only one of them will speak English, and then like we're just like standing awkwardly at the checkout counter, right? Whoa, what's that? Relay. Okay. But we're just kind of standing awkwardly at the checkout counter while they figure out what they want. But I try to guess what they're gonna tell me before they tell me by trying to listen, trying to listen. I can barely speak English. Uh, trying to listen to what they're saying and try to understand it before they basically translate it for me. But it's really hard sometimes because some people speak so fast. But it's also super cool. Lash this one. Experiencing quick time events. No, literally, literally. But I also like can't be too obvious about it because then if I go and get the item they want before they actually tell me, then they like look at me funny. I have to pretend I didn't hear it even though I'm really excited that I understood it. This should be more clean. I think this is not high enough resolution, right? Is this too low res? I should probably change it now instead of later, if so. But also, like, am I really gonna zoom in this much to my face as a VTuber? I don't know, maybe I will. I speak very fast in English. I try my best, I guess. My friends speak really fast. Uh, Not so much my online friends, but I'd say my real life friends and also my college friends at the time speak super duper fast. I can activate fast speaking mode for like 30 seconds at a time before I start stumbling too much. But uh I think like one time we were talking about some random like creature facts. I think it was some kind of shark. Um it's like I might, yeah, like normal talking speed. I'm like, there's this one shark and it's super cool because it does this and that and this and that. But then they might say at a speed that's like, there's this one shark that's really super cool because it does this and that and this and that. I'm like, Jesus, so fast. Too fast for me. Though if I get like really super excited, then I can also talk really fast sometimes. See, it's something like this. Okay, what in the M&M? Egg, 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 egg. I love fried eggs. Music has stopped again. Come back, music. I think this slash should be here. Well, 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 if it isn't Yoru. What else should I render? Like, I kind of feel like it's fine to just leave it like this, because even though the bottom half isn't really rendered, you like low-key won't see it very often. Right? 'Cause if I'm streaming, you'll probably mostly just see this part. Right. So I should just do the hat, I guess, and the cape. I really don't like doing the cape. But at least we mostly tackled the hair. I still need to render the back part, but uh I want to look at some references for how other people do it. You know what? With no time like the present, I'll just work on it now. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I think because technically it's not the top of the head completely. Like the perspective's kind of funny. It's like also the back of the head. This way, this way. Even when talking to my friends, I usually take my time to respond to whatever they say. Maybe I think very slow. I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. I know some of my online art friends are also slower with responding, but from my perspective, I just feel like they're very thoughtful people. Like they take their time to gather their thoughts and feelings about it, and then they're very sincere in their responses, which I think is a good thing. Talking fast is just yapping, to be honest. Because whatever comes to mind first just comes out, and then sometimes it doesn't really make sense. Sometimes it's very messy. Obviously, it's important to know when to yap and when not to, but I don't think it's a bad thing to always take your time. This is kind of funny. Like, I think the hair looks okay now for when the hat is on, right? If I have the hat on, then it's not so bad. But if I take the hat off, then it doesn't quite make sense. Like without the hat, there's this weird, the dark area behind it. Oh my god, what is this folder? This doesn't quite look normal. It looks slightly strange, slightly strange. You see, and now that's bald. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on, I'm searching up some references. I only have like 10 minutes left before I gotta go. But it's okay. We'll try really hard for the last 10 minutes. uh, anyone have a model that has the same hairstyle, please? No, she's aware. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think it looks like they just keep stacking the front bangs until it gets to the top of the head, which like doesn't quite make sense to me logically, but it looks fine. So I guess I'll do that. Like, I guess VTubers just have really, really massive foreheads. I stay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can okay. I can maybe stay an extra like 15 minutes. Yeah. I'll try to stay. I'll try to stay extra 15. Yippee yippee. Okay, extra 15, and then I have to go for real. Let me see. Should I? Because okay, I feel like I keep coming back to this, but I want to like give the hair like uh more of a split in the middle. I think it's kind of too round at the top right now, but it also like makes it look kind of strange when there's a split. Like, there's like a funny little divot in the hair. I just make it more extreme, like this way. I don't know. Like I think the silhouette looks strange with that, but then it's also weird without it. See, you should have left it bald. It's true. It's true. I should have just left it bald. Look. If this model starts turning out really bad, then I'll just rig it in secret, and then I just won't add the hair. And then she can be bald forever. Mm, so confused. I'm so confused. Mm. Okay, random strand of hair sticking out the side. Why not? Technically, I think some of this should be drawn on a different layer, but I've kind of given up on figuring it out for now. It would be more efficient to figure it out now, but I think just for the sake of my sanity, I would rather render now and then split it later, which is not super efficient. Wait, no. Okay, this part is too heavy. There's like too much hair here. I think I clear out this bit. Not like you are in a hurry. We still need 900,000 for the redeem. See, that's true, but what about our 1 year stream anniversary? Okay, this part. What's going on? So many little hairs. Okay, let's do it like that. This way. Get rid of this guy. Kind of want something like a round strand of hair on the other side too. Mm, What? Have a good stream, Migo Bej. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you sleep well. Good night, good night. I'm always very curious. If I had started streaming at a different time of day, instead of deciding to stream at this time every time, if the community would look really different. It's like the whole butterfly effect thing. Because, like, I know obviously the active members would probably change since it's a different time zone. But I wonder how different the vibes would be, or if it would still be similar vibes, just different people. What did you say? I just got back to my desk. Ah, I was wondering if I had started streaming at a different time of day, if the community would have been a very different vibe. Like all the way back when I started. Because I think the way it is now and the active people is kind of a coincidence from like me starting the stream and then you guys happening to have been online at the time. So I wonder if it would have changed things. Most people seem to be from your time zone. I'm not sure actually, because I think when I checked my Twitch stats, a large majority of the viewers are actually not even from my country, as far as I could tell. Hold on, let me see. I might be lying. That might have been my YouTube, but let me see. Hold on. I can check our most common region. If you start streaming later, I may not have been able to join. It's already bad. You guys hang out in Discord at 3 a.m. for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. That's from my YouTube is the one with the weird stats. So there are a bunch from the US. But here, I'll read the list after, okay? The rest of the views goes United Kingdom, France, Germany, Russia, Brazil, Canada, Thailand, Italy, Japan, Spain, India, Philippines, Sweden, and Taiwan. And they're all like low-key pretty evenly matched. So I'm quite surprised. Though I guess some of the countries share similar time zones. That's today's stream. Let's see. Well, okay. Last month there was a chunk from Finland and Germany and France. That implies there is another Spanish. Where is he? We have to gather all the Spaniards. Oh, I love this track. It's so edgy. Wham, 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 wham. This side, this area still feels too heavy. Like there's just too much hair. I think I should move or get rid of this strand. Maybe like this. It looks a little funny though. This hair, this hair. Wow, Egypt. We actually do have viewers from all over the place, which I think is super cool. Because I can't imagine that this time is like convenient for everyone. So I'm always surprised when people are like, I'm from here and I'm from there. And then we're all here at the same time. Isn't that crazy? That slightly lighter looking. Not really. One more strand of hair. I'm kind of coping now. Because I kind of still don't know how to do the hair. Mm, 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 mm. Well, very, very slow progress today, but it's okay. Uh, Man, it's so hard. I think I'm not quite built for drawing VTubers. Mm, oh, the hat's not symmetrical either. How did that happen? You see it? I think. Wait, am I just wrong? I think my eyes are deceiving me. It is symmetrical. Okay. Mm, mm. Need a reference for the hat too. By the way, you and Blaze Alter releasing next week. I'm ready to get screwed by Gotcha Gods. Let's go. I only have like like 7 pulls now. It's cooked. It's cooked. I think it looked better before. I think I just want to redraw the hat in general. It looks a little silly right now. Like, Hechi also told me that apparently rigging a hat and rigging horns are both not recommended for beginners. So things might get a little difficult soon, is all I can say. Because Sarah happens to have both. gonna make this a little darker outline. Mm, mm, her eyebrows are just too buried. I kind of feel like her eyes are slightly too wide. Hmm. Slightly too far apart. Let's see if it gets better by doing this. I haven't drawn the hair shadow yet, but I think the easiest way to do that is probably if I just finish the hair and then make a silhouette of it and just turn it into the shadow shape and then just transform it a little bit. I think that'll probably be easiest. Sorry, I'm thinking what else to do for now. So I feel like I want to make a little more progress today, but I'm also like almost out of time for today. What to do, what to do. I need to work on the hands, I guess. uh, I think like I need to just accept that because it's a VTuber model. I don't need to render this like I do with all of my other work, where it's like super this and that and whatever. But I kind of still want to make it look really rendered. I don't need to, but I feel like I should for some reason. So I don't know. We'll see. See. Hands, and gloves mostly, but hands. Well, thank you for the follow, Wa Zenji. Wait, it's a good thing that all the Jasons do a little dance on follow, cause I still couldn't fix the notif sounds. Like I still can't hear them when things happen. But the motion of the Jasons is enough to catch my attention so that I take a look. This is hard. Okay, well, you know what? I'll just yap a little bit for the last 4 minutes. Uh, let's see. Oh, hydrate. Okay, everyone hydrate. End of stream, hydrate. Drink water so that you can make it through the rest of your day and your night and anything you're doing, or just so you don't wake up with like a desert in your mouth in the middle of the night. Man, water is so awesome. But let's see. I think I'm determined to finish the model soon because I do want to get to learning the rigging as soon as I can. So I think next week's stream will probably also be working on this model because I think if I like don't think that hard about it, I think it's already like fine. Like it's not perfect. Some of the coloring is kind of weird and whatnot, but it's most of the way there. And I think spending more time on it is not going to change too much at this point. Where's the back hair? Here it is. So I would rather just let it be. And then the next time I make a model, because I think I'll probably end up making another one in the future. The next time I make a model, I'll just try harder because hopefully I'll be better at this by then. So I'll try not to think too hard about it and then finish it so we can just get to rigging because I think that'll be fun. Uh, but if we get bored of that, I want to make the starting screen animation that I mentioned last week, which was like the little Jason eyeballs walking. I think it's really cute because earlier before stream started, I was testing the stream avatars, and I realized like that waiting time is basically like when other people do the starting screen, and then I can feature more of our little eyeball dudes, which would be very fun and very cute. So either model next week, like continuing the model, or making starting screen. Um, and then maybe the daily 1 hour, but we'll see, we'll see. Um, I was also thinking like whenever people are feeling up to it, we could probably also try one of those group drawing games soon, like Magma or Gartic Phone, just for fun, just for fun. Just in case we have like no ideas for what to work on some week, we're not just like stranded with a blank canvas. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know. I don't have a lot to say right now, but basically VTuber, model, and starting screen animation are my main goals now. And then for when we want to enjoy and have fun, we can do group drawing games. And I actually also own a lot of the Jackbox party packs. So if we're ever like bored of art, I guess. Obviously I want this channel to mostly be art stuff, but if we ever get bored of art, I also have a bunch of the Jackbox party games that I don't really play because I don't have like people to play it with. But we can also do Jackbox games. I could host the art Jackbox games too. Like there's like there's TKO, there's Bidiots, which I think is more fun when everyone's in voice call. But that one's also a drawing game. See what else? I don't own the pack with Champed Up, which is the one where you draw a champion and then they fight each other. But that one's a lot of fun. Stuff like that, stuff like that. I think when we want to switch it up a bit, there's plenty of options. And then when I have time, I want to make accessories for the Jasons. So maybe a hat. I think someone last time said they want a mustache. That might have been Framing. I think Framing said he wanted a mustache, or maybe it was Emu. Or like maybe a little bow, or maybe a little sword, and stuff like that. So it's like stream improvement hours up in here. If I just add something small every time to improve the stream, then by the time we reach anniversary stream, it'll be super awesome. Hopefully. Hopefully. But other than that, that's all I got for now. Yes, I will. I'll look for someone to raid. Let's see. Let's see. Twitch.tv. Twitch.tv. Stream summary. Nope. Stream manager. Nope. 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 Stream manager. Nope. Where's the raid button? Raid. Let's see. Is anyone here streaming right now? Not. Let's see. Anyone I know? Anyone I know? I don't think so. Movie chaotic. Oh, this person's drawing a Bochi fan art. Okay, let's a Noel third. I want to see how their fan art turns out, so we're gonna go raid them. Yeah, no one's. It's too late for all of you guys to be streaming. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, here we go. Thank you everyone for watching. It's lots of fun today trying the stream avatars and everything. Uh, I think actually by the end of stream, my computer seems to be handling it okay, so there shouldn't be any issues. And I'll keep upgrading the avatars and everything. Uh, and yeah, that's all. Okay, drink water, stretch, make sure to get food and sleep. Walk around a bit, stretch your legs. See you next week. Bye bye. Bye bye.